Before Rome, before Greece, before most of the ancient world even existed, there was Egypt, a civilization that would rise from the desert and dominate for over 3,000 years. And it all began with a river, the Nile, flowing through endless sand, bringing life to a land that should have been empty. Every year, the Nile flooded its banks, and when the waters pulled back, they left behind rich, black soil, while the surrounding desert remained harsh and unforgiving. The Nile created abundance. Crops grew, villages formed, cities rose, and from those cities emerged one of the most powerful political systems in ancient history. At the center of it all stood the pharaoh, not just a king, not just a ruler, a living god. The pharaoh controlled the army, the economy, the religion, and the law. His word was absolute. His image was eternal. And to prove that power, Egypt built monuments the world had never seen before. The pyramids, massive stone structures rising from the desert, built with millions of blocks, some weighing several tons. The Great Pyramid of Giza stood as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. 4,000 years. And these were not simply tombs, they were statements, symbols of immortality, proof that the pharaoh would live forever. Because in Egypt, death was not the end. Egyptians believed the soul continued its journey into the afterlife. Bodies were carefully mummified, internal organs preserved, rituals performed with precision. The heart would be weighed against the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth. If it was pure, the soul would enter eternal paradise. But Egypt was more than pyramids and tombs. It was innovation, it was knowledge, it was organization. They developed hieroglyphic writing, carved into temple walls and written on papyrus. They mastered mathematics to measure land after every flood. They tracked the stars, they built calendars, they practiced medicine centuries ahead of their time. For thousands of years, Egypt stood strong, but no empire lasts forever. Internal struggles weakened the throne. Foreign powers saw opportunity. First came the Assyrians, then the Persians, and eventually, Alexander the Great marched in. Egypt would later fall under Roman rule. The age of pharaohs ended, but Egypt did not disappear. The pyramids still stand, the Nile still flows, and the influence of ancient Egypt still shapes our world, in architecture, in religion, in symbols of power. This was not just a civilization, it was an empire of eternity. Ancient Egypt, where power was carved in stone, and time could not erase its legacy.